Alright guys, welcome back. This is Asdivine Hearts. We are kicking it right off where we left from the last video, and we are in Gutenberg Town. We're about to enter the hot springs, and there is a lot of cutscene, or a lot of dialogue, so just be warned to that. But that's why you game this game, right? Excuse us. We would like to see the hot springs. You must be the people, as someone was telling us about earlier, everything is prepared. Would you like to use it now? Of course we would. Then I ask you to follow the helper. However, only woman and the cat are permitted to enter. Meow. Now with the four of you, please come with me. I don't know how I feel about a male cat joining us. It's just one time, I suppose. We're about to find out. As for you, I'm going to need you to help. Why me? Because Elise said you were going to. Once we're done, you can soak in the springs as long as you want. How do I get put up with these things? In that case, let us enjoy the hot spring first. I'll help. No, Uriel, you're coming with us. Yeah, Uriel helps Zach. The water here is so warm, I feel my entire body could just melt away. The owner also stated the bath was good for beauty and not healing. Well, that's nice. Meanwhile, we better really soak it up. Meaning. I heard the water is also sold as a beverage, so I'll have to try some later. Well, you all sound desperate. Is there a particular man in your sights? Of course not, right, Ariel? Exactly. Not to bring it up. Don't bring it up again, kitty cat. I see. I figured it was only natural to ask. Especially since there's only one of him to go around, but who am I saying? Who am I to say anything? Nobody here likes Zach in that way, if that's what you're thinking. They all like Zach. He's simply being kind to us all. Who said anything about Zach? Would you just stop all this? Otherwise, I'm going to toss you out myself. She's right. Or have you forgotten? We're allowing you to be here with us? What's so funny? Light deity? I see none of you notice, but maybe I should tell you some. According to human gender, I'm actually female. Oh, dang. You are a woman? Meaning I may have my own feelings for the apple in your eyes myself. What are you saying? We've established an emotional bond. If you haven't noticed, he caresses my back with his warm hand, talks to me on a personal level, and even makes my heart dance. He's truly the epitome of a prince and a white steed. Now, if you remember back earlier in this game, you saw a cutscene with Felix, light deity, and you got a glimpse of what the light deity might look like. So that should give you an idea that Felix was actually, as a woman in the cat's body. And you just barely noticed? Uriel's right. Zach has always been a good guy. Oh, really? Who said anything about Zach? So this conversation is all about him, is it? I say we drown this kitty cat. Calm down, you two. Maybe I should be more proactive in approaching him than if you're not interested, like you say. Now I think it's about time for me to be off. What was that all about? We were careless and now we have added our rival. Rather than be up in arms about it, we should enjoy our time here. I suppose you're right. However, I cannot say I do not share the same feelings as light deity. What? Zach is always concerned about us. At first, I suspected he is intentionally trying to get the upper hand on me, and now I feel foolish for thinking so. Jack is truly a good man. I feel privileged to travel alongside such as him. Celine? I know what you're thinking. Whew, I'm glad she only thinks of him as a companion. I was surprised when she said she had similar feelings. Recently, however, I have felt things differently. Whenever I see Zach traveling with another person, I begin to feel a storm cloud gathering within me. Stella's like, no! Almost as if I want him to look at me and speak to me instead. Celine, are you implying you? Huh? What's the matter? What was I just saying? Actually, forget about all this. I think soaking in the hot water is this long is starting to get into my head. Maybe I should dry off as well. Who would have thought she would be rival number 2? Speaking of, what about yourself? Don't tell me you like him too. But me, of course not. That's not how I view him. Hides face in water. Usually she's so assertive, but when it comes to expressing her real feelings, she's no different than anyone else. Anyhow, why not quit focusing so much on him then? You know it wasn't him who saved you 2 years ago. Zach, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I know this all may be something I dreamed up in my own mind, but after meeting him in Asdivine and receiving so much support, and how he rescued me without a second thought at Trail's Shrine, I can't help but think he's my true hero. Aw, Ariel. That's why I won't give up. Compared to you, I don't really know anything about Zach, but I believe my feelings for him are equally strong. Of course, I don't intend to lose to Kitty Cat or Celine either. I think I've had my fill of the hot springs for today. I'm going to head back to the inn. Stella's salty. I wish I could be as assertive as everybody else. It's so pathetic given I am the one who spent the most time with him. I wonder if I'll ever be able to tell Zach. Tell me what? Is it Zach? What are you doing down there? Helping, of course, adjusting the temperature for the water up here. This machine here uses water joules to regulate it. I hope it's not too hot. Actually, it's perfect. Good to hear. Zach, how long have you been working there? I hope he didn't hear the whole conversation. For about a minute. I thought I heard you mention my name, so I called up to you. In that case, good. Lucky he didn't hear. He probably did. So what? Was there something you needed? Actually, if not, that's fine. I was actually wondering if I should be more assertive or not. I don't know. You seem pretty assertive to me. That's not it. Something I have trouble saying. Sometimes I have trouble saying what I want, and, well, whatever it is you want to say, I don't see you need to have it to change yourself for others. I think you're just fine the way you are. But if it's something you want to say to me and it's not a problem, I can wait until you can. You would really be patient with me? Sure, why not? Thank you for saying that. I may not have the courage now, but when I do, I would like to have a conversation with you again. I'll be waiting. Alright, so we got a nice love triangle going on there. Or love rectangle, or whatever you want to call it. How many times is it you have failed me, Julius? Did I not order you to exterminate those meddlesome humans? Then how is it that they're still alive? My apology, great deity. This is your last chance. Should you fail me again, it is you who will pay the price. I understood. It's like Darth Vader. We get another little cutscene here. Looks like you're all here. This is the key to the mine under Mount Hova. Received a key. This sure is one interesting design. It's because it's made with an actual jewel. In any case, you shouldn't have any trouble using it. Pass back through the mine just beyond where you exterminated those monsters the other day. Thank you for your help. There's no need to thank me. We're the ones who received the help to begin with. And if you enjoyed our town, please know you're always welcome to drop by. Yes, we would like to come again. I look forward to it. Now, I should be getting back to my other duties. Finally, we can get back to Luna's place. Yes. She has a really good idea how to get back to Izarport after what happened the last time, though. If she said to leave things to her, I'm sure we can count on her. Celine? My apologies, I was preoccupied with something. We should be going. Sure. Alright, so we got a quest, and that means we're heading back to Mount Hova. And that's just right back where we came from. Again, I will be cutting out the fight scenes because you guys don't really want to see that. And running and running. Here we go. Up and down. And over. And down some more. And running. And no, only one fight. Nice. And running. Gonna heal up a little bit here. And go back. Hopefully we don't have to fight too many. Oh, nothing. Okay. This must be the door at least told us about. Wah! the door just disappeared, along with the key. I guess it seems we have no trouble opening a door, like you said. It's definitely an interesting contrivance. Now let's go. Alright, now we got a nice little dungeon crawler as we get our way back. So we can't go this way, there's a thing in the way. Rock. Let's go up here. And if you click on this lever here, this is suspicious looking switch. I wonder what will happen if I push it. Let's give it a pull. What was the whole thing for exactly? Alright, and you notice I don't read everything verbatim. Maybe I should. I'm just summarizing some of those words. Okay, I got some skill pudding. Sure, why not? Let's go down here. Alright, so after a brief interlude, let's go ahead and go again. So you go down here, and then we're going to run up here. And then over. And then over here. Down, and then over here, and then we're going to go up. And then over, and then down. And over here, and then down here. And then over here. And then over here. Okay, and then we're going up. And then back down. And then right here we get a little fork in the road. We're going to go over here. And we're going to go to the right-hand side. And we're going to go down. I'm going to go to the right again. And we're going to get this little hidden area here. Which we run up. Void Shockstone. Those are pretty good if you ever use them. And then we go up here. And continue running north. And then west. Or east, I should say. This is more like east. And then keep going. We're in the next room here, so we're going to run down. Another little hidden area here, which I think we have to run up. Hardy fruit. Alright, 16 of those. Down here. And let's run south. Let me get this nice little area here. There's an old minecart here. Have to break that boulder if we wish to proceed. Can't you give it a good karate chop? That would be impossible with something that size. Rather, if we struck it with something heavy, it might crumble. Zach, what about using one of the switches over there? Do you think it might get the minecart running? Well, if it worked before, it might work again. Yeah, so you hit this one over here first. Perhaps we switch them with the minecart. Yep. The minecart just rammed to switch at full speed. Do you think it'll still work? I bet it will. Well, let's pull it. And then our camera zooms out and we get this nice little cutscene. Boom. The minecart busted the fart boulder into bits, so let's be able to go through now. Yeah, but who created this setup? I don't know. This is definitely not Minecraft or RuneScape level hard. That was a very simple puzzle. Alright, good place to heal up there, and this is actually a great place to save it. If you would I recommend saving it here. For those of you who are worried about potentially dying this next fight. And so there is a boss fight coming up. Let's go to it. There's an open up area. Area opens up ahead. Let's get going. Wait! Great, not you again. Huff, huff, I finally caught up with you punks. This time you're going down. What's wrong with him? His legs are wobbling like a newborn fawn. Shut up, a hero like me is not afraid of you. Now let's do this! Is that all you've got? It's seriously a pallid performance. I've had it up to here with your attitude. This time I'll beat you. Victory is mine or else. Why does he sound so desperate? Julius? That voice, don't tell me it's... Vanessa? But what are you doing here? Couldn't stand waiting around for you to come looking for me any longer, so I came to find you. You wouldn't believe how worried I was something would happen to you. I see, my bad for worrying you like that. You know people don't go looking for those they think are dead. What? Don't listen to a word she says, Vanessa. I believe the whole time you were still alive, and that's why we were waiting for you to come. You were? The girl is just jealous of you and trying to come between us. In your dreams. That look of death she just gave him. It better pretend like I didn't see anything. I should have known. Look at the expression on her face. I can already tell she's been trying to take you all from herself. Too bad I won't let her. This is the first time I've ever wanted to strangle someone this bad. And if you don't scram, you're going to find out just how bad. That's my line. I think I'm going to let you get away. You think I'm going to let you get away, destroying any more statues of the Great Deity? You sure found his courage when she shows up. That is because you had none to begin with. Pathetic. Let's do this, Vanessa. Yeah, Julius. Bring it on. You said it, Julius. Alright, so we get some buff attacks, and they actually have some area attacks too. Now, Vanessa's very strong, so we're going to focus all our efforts on killing Vanessa first, and then we'll take care of Julius second. Julius is actually kind of a little bit slower, but Vanessa, you don't want to let Vanessa get some of her spells off because she is pretty strong. So we'll start by buffing her characters, and as usual, we're going to use Uriel's Trust. So by then, you should have 100% Trust built up after all those fighting in the long dungeon crawler there. So we'll just go ahead and buff our characters. No need to debuff because we'll be using that with Uriel's anyway. So let's go ahead and use our line guards here in the most efficient way possible. And then we shall throw our attacks up. And now it'll be Uriel's turn to use her grovel on your hands and knees, which is a really insane move. Totally destroys people. And their fever, they can't move, and they also take a quarter damage every turn. Now, we need to buff, I believe, Felix before we start unleashing our attacks, so we'll go ahead and do that. Felix or Celine, both are good. We'll go with Felix. Felix is a little bit faster than Celine, so. And now, we'll first use our Enough is Enough on Vanessa. Just a casual 10,000 damage, no problem. And then we can start using our Holy Lightnings. Or our Shadow. Actually, we'll just use Shadow Flare. Get some AoE damage. But our main goal is focusing on killing Vanessa. And you see she's almost gone. And Julius' second round of paralysis, he should be able to attack this turn, I believe. But this should take out Vanessa with this last Holy Lightning here. And then we'll just have to worry about Julius, which shouldn't be that big of a problem. There we go. Okay. Oh, he has one more. He's paralyzed again. Never mind. So we'll just go ahead and do the usual, which is going to be delaying Julius a little bit. And then we will keep pounding him with our single target spells. And Felix also gets to attack. And then Uriel with their Shadow Flare again. And that's it. Very simple. We took very little damage. We didn't even lose anyone. So, good deal. Everybody got leveled up. Ranked up, leveled up. Perfect. Good speed, vitality. Ugh. These guys are stronger than than last time. We should retreat to the Great Deity Tower. No, we can't. Not anymore. Julius. I have a better idea. Let's run away together. I never liked working under anyone to begin with, so instead we should be free like birds. Julius, I'm not sure what you're getting at, but you're such a hunk. When you talk like that, I'm yours forever. Well, of course you are, and sometimes you can be so foolish listening to me. When I'm around you, I want to be a fool in love. That is. Now let's go. What was all that about? Who knows? I even forgot we existed. Well, whatever. Let's just keep going and get through this pass. Yes. Now there's nothing over there. Can simply run this way. And we'll heal ourselves, and then we need to go talk to Luna, I believe, is her name. And here we go. We got a nice little cutscene here. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you're all safe. The two of you appear to be in good spirits. At any rate, were you able to prepare a way to get to Isa ports? Yes, I made this to help minimize the hostility of the people towards you. We see Luna's talisman. This time, and this is supposed to have some kind of amazing effect. Let's give it a test run. Hey, what are you gonna do with that? You just have to watch. Light deity. Hey, cat. I wouldn't do that if you were. How cute. Celine's actually scratching Felix's back. You really alright with that? Well, I can't. I can still sense a fear of the animals within myself. I do not feel the same need to react as before. It appears to work. To me, with this, we should have no trouble entering the port. Then let's see what happens without it. What are you doing? I'm not in the clear. You still think I'm cute, right? Ah! Meowsers. Oh no, let Tiny speak to me. That's funny. I apologize for my sudden reaction earlier. There's no need to. Everyone has weaknesses they must overcome. However, back to the topic, Lars is able to learn something that might be helpful. Northeast of Port Azure by a ship, you'll come to Madlor Village. Apparently there's a shrine nearby where the villagers give offerings to the deity. Sounds to me like there's maybe a statue too. And if there's giving offerings, you can count on it. Once we get ourselves a ship, let's travel there. Then why not stay a night before heading out? You both... I have both a meal and your beds made up. Thanks. Sounds like we'll get a good night's sleep then. And Celine is contemplating. So, party is now free time, so we will go talk to individuals. And I'm going to go ahead and save the game right now. And I will see you guys in the next video. So this is that was the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good one.